we've been trying to, over the last couple of years, see about putting together a music streaming platform, digital platform for Ghanaian content developers in the creative arts, as I said, to facilitate the tracking, collection, and distribution of royalties in the first place, and also to enable creativeness and assess and manage revenue, and also to help maximize opportunity.
Andra, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Mohammed Bawumia, MET, the Creative Arts Sector, our Alisa Hotel. And Nina is about some of the plans, the visions towards the Creative Arts Sector. No? And according to him, say Ghana for na dom na moto abamana na obeye president. Our plans be Emma the Creative Arts Sector, because to him he believes one of the key sectors nibia ewo minimum a boa towards the development of this country and the Creative Arts Sector. And all these players now, they are all involved, no, play a critical role in building, projecting Ghana and selling Ghana out there. Episode 4, begin at the KOBBY JosVan. I'm a blogger, social influencer, and a pundit. And anytime I sit like this, no saying come on, be a course with space in the so it be and I'm a bro. If today is the first time watching me, kindly follow me on all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Thread. The name is KOBBY JosVan. Same on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I been you know the video for be answer brewa ube hundi echo. Aha, I bring you all the happiness, the jet, the feel like kokosan legit ni na KOBBY JosVan metena Sammy biemu emunchie mu ni na me de be bro. Yeah, adisua de bia wo mbia ye nyina besua no at the end of the day nyina be pick, but yeah, others will also benefit from this video. Don't forget to share your views. Don't forget to share this video as well. Recommend the brand KOBBY JosVan to others. Yeah, others will also see the good works now. Yeah, and I bo ewo if you ha what's your same. Andra, the Vice President and the presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party MPP, Dr. Bawumia Ekupiemu ewo Alisa Hotel, and a one-on-one conversation with the Creative Arts Sector, no players nibi, and some of the individuals nibi Ekupiemu include Shatta Wale, Samini, Eugene, Broda Sammy, Van Faker, and many others incredible, personalities and Ekupiemu appeal to, you can't creative arts industry, that only say ecosystem. So we have musicians, we have actors, we have gatekeepers, you have radio, we have presenters, entertainment pundits. They all come together to form the creative arts industry, because at any point in time, all these individuals play a critical role to make the industry better and also look more lucrative. Yeah, and also be creating more opportunities to those players, not only the players but also thinking about the next generation. And so on baba betwa juma pani bia I am paying for ni be airborne. But Bawumia vice president was also running mate presidential candidates Emma MPP. Some of the things Nibia all stresses. So with him say about Bawumia one thing and say you to me the car and say Mr. Digital. According to him, he believes that the new world no any technological advancements na eba and aba we are seeing BBI need to be digitalized, and it is a positive move. Okwa almost everything. The paperwork now you see, and they are paying more attention to the digital face, because that is the new thing. And Sisia and maybe be easy and simple. To him, one of the strongest policy, and they say he will make sure say BBI our day digitalize BBI at the end of the day, Senyamiya na dom no be president, he will make sure say some of these things are worked on. What he say, he spoke about our tax. When him said, "Oba on my way man tax dibia citizens no ebre, most especially business individual. Yet your taxes be krum ha but mfaso I expect to say benya no at the end of the day no yenya mfaso papa biasa free so niema kakra bi ne ehu bebre no eco politicians no bottom aside that no unim say oba creative arts industry na ade ba ko so edi yenya ewo mu pa copyright policies bi ebeboa revenue collections and sani menema no vice president eka ho asem copyright. He also talk about the intention of creating or launching a digital streaming platforms no so be a medium to also raise revenue any capital this creative individuals at the end of the day jumade bia mbedi bia no amonso benya mfaso ewo so. But through that the conversation when it got to the time for open forum, individuals like Shatta Wale and Broda Sammy Samini mo ebe bisa questions madrid call pleaded to the vice president wo niemani bia omo filise se omo ya ana oya ebeboa omano. Shatta call for support and hope for the street. He's one person now him say abeni nyina on the street no and nam oma vice president etia say celebrities, musicians, entertainers, the Mayebiano is as a result of their fans. And most of these fans nina our street in Moko Street so they see some of these fans no begging, asking for support. Omunya can buy any baby. But these people no, some of these great opportunities nibia other citizens are benefiting. They lack into autotosre vice president say ebisane say dear and a why preparation homoboa bena and a plans ben or they are tukwem or they atu say these are some of the plans for the youth Mowo Street in so or sanso vice president say yam passe or jinuhundi say he's for the youth, he's for the street in the and the uncle pigeon. And I'm so Emma vice president and so then Eka pigeon. And it was a lovely so wonderful atmosphere. And looking at the interaction so of course say this vice president ebe did the all kind so I believe say the next phase of our creative art will go a long way to also benefit the legendary Samini so ebemu ononso ebo president vice president Abaso Asanso can say he being a digital ambassador he believes during the era the oil so nya opportunity say otumi amplify and make good use of this digital era and some of the faces maybe you will go a long way to also help the industry. Broda Sammy so ebaye and also ni plead was for these veterans entertainers say ombeye juma sa at the end of the day ombeye expect say ombenya revenue royalties nesani menema no ye betu charge mo but quite unfortunate say kroma ye wo ha no royalties enya juma so mpeyfo ni nyina be sacrifice mo energy mo strength all in the name of say mo ye bibi papa juma pa to project the name of Ghana out there but omunyi ekodum pempresu bia na fidie ayahomti into vice president. What are some of the things nibi the plans nibia or woman some of these veterans musicians entertainers na edum pempresu bia tse ye jeje ntoboa ansana sebe omo anu akọ omo nsa akomano. What are some of the things nibi vice president up and down moving forward so nyame ye na dum no be ye president for the Republic of Ghana and so on or non so be ye aboa the creative art industry ekuya donkwa running mate esre vice president so ono de ebia wambedi vice president and ebia ne party anwini nemum se vice president ebeye president on kaimo ewo paradise. But at the end of the day, whatever that all these incredible individuals Libya share wahono added a lot of amplify on the creative arts industry. And yes, said vice president eye asuntie na oye if possible so be president it will go a long way to change the face of our creative arts industry. Ebusuan for yankwa videos we be yeba nkomo bia ho bia no me de nyina be bro ya won so ubehu de ekoso ewo space ne so.
Guys, good evening. Good evening to everybody. I'm so glad to be here, but initially I didn't want to come here though, but I have this big problem that I feel we can work it out together. You know, I've been watching your campaigns, you know, and you talking about creating jobs, and I can see your slogan that says to lead is to solve, you know, and I'm actually here to just tell you about this whole great people that we have here. Maybe we might be in this room like this, but the people that made us who we are not in this room. And those are the fans. Your Excellency, I have been on the streets as a ghetto boy. And from the ghetto, now at least I have all this more for pocket. So. But most of the times when I'm on the streets, I see these boys at the traffic lights, you know, some of them, you go to school, you know, all of them. And I sometimes wonder if a government wants to come into power, like if you want to be my president, I want to understand how well you communicate to these people on the streets. Because these are the fans that, you know, support all of us here. But sometimes when I watch them, I feel like, what is government putting in place for people like this? Because, you know, when they hear, we have the mining sector, you know, creating jobs we have the agricultural sector. These boys on the streets even find it difficult to be in that kind of uniform, to even go and apply for a job. These are boys that don't have any hope. So sometimes we the celebrities suffer. I know Samini bear with me, Kwame Eugene here, you know, Vampika here, you know, you go out and hear them, boss, chairman, something small. And that is why sometimes people like us want to share what we have with them. So I want to know what you have for our fans out there. And that's the street. And Your Excellency, I'll please plead with you that, you see, when you want to, you know, respond to what I'm saying, for today, and there's people out there on the streets, just say it in pidgin small for me.
Me, where are the politics? The thing with it, they my heart, no. It be the people that way they suffer for the country. Me, I be patron of Lepers Aid Ghana. Me and lepers, we they eat, we they drink, because they want help lepers in Ghana. Me, I be farm laborer before, by day worker. I be taxi driver before. I be cleaner before. Yeah. So I say I know how people they suffer before. So where you see me, I be a patron also of Mother Teresa's Soup Kitchen, Christ the King Church, looking after street children. Me them father come down when they do that sort of work. So my heart is day the street. The street. The thing where they do all, say half of it help the people. So one of the things where you may see, say, okay, free education come, they help. Digitalization to the help plenty. Because when they are mobile phone top, you know, nobody ask you bribe. You don't have to know anybody. You know so. You can apply for anything, never better, right on your mobile phone. So digital, it help everybody. You know so. Me, I come government as I be the thing where I could do, where I could help
everybody. Sitting next to me, and he's quite a talkative, so he was talking when they were bringing me the mic, so I didn't even pay attention. But on a more serious note, Your Excellency, I would like to personally say thank you very much for calling us here.
And one very important thing is that most of us don't get to see each other because of how our schedules are. So it's very difficult to find ourselves together under one roof like this. But for this very important occasion, I believe everybody made it a point to be here under 48 hours, and I must commend us all. Also, I would like to say that my personal experience as an artist, I'm coming from analog all the way down to digital. So I'm excited today to have someone like you talk digital to my understanding. So I understand that people like you in your office are on the same page with us when it comes to trying to move from analog to digital. So if a person like you is speaking about streaming platforms as against somebody in your position asking me about what a streaming platform is, then I believe we are in better days. So I'm just going to commend you. I'm just going to commend you for how learned you are in that aspect, in that area. And as Mr. Digital, if you are going to take creative arts as part of the things that you're going to digitalize, then I am happy to hear how you're going to do it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. What I want to ask is, they say there's I'm catching around. Please, did you hear G? You hear G? So I asked you. What I want to say is, talk about let me speak English. Mine is, I just want to beg for something because I know you are coming. It is possible you are coming. Media, yes. I know you are coming.
He's already there.
When it got the time, said, and I'm to phone move. Until the best resenka, we try and move ya to say, we do autonomous through age way, and now you move it through age way, or more day through age way. Can be a month, you know, say, and I be interested can be to a pension pay at least. Obi area homa bonte MS wrestling and say we saw that you go to your support and do him adoye. Said the way we trap a boy to her. Yeah, when 70 years, 60 years, be a month, you remember we see, and I be trap will be a more. I think at least it can help. Shatta, I hope you agree with me. God bless you.
Artists have the revenues that are due them, the royalties that are due them, that they will end up being for. But if we implement these new platforms, as the president for music was saying, if we implement the login platforms and everything, and Gamro gets all these revenues and so on, the royalties for the artists, then you are able to contribute to your own pensions under the Tier 2 pension plan, and you won't depend on anybody. So let's get the money for the artists and the musicians and the actors, and I think we will take care of that. And I.
My father, I think I remember 106.9. And the running mate for Ghana Freedom Party. Yes, yeah. Mr. President, in case we don't win, and you win, please remember us in paradise. Remember us in paradise. In case we don't win and we win. The question is very simple. Please, I'm on the floor. Future incoming president on the floor. Incoming vice president, please. So His Excellency, in case we don't win and you win, remember us in paradise. My question is very simple. What is your government going to do to leverage upon the employment potential of the sector? Thank you very much.
For sure. Well, I think that you ended on a very good note talking about the employment potential of this industry. Look, this is when you take the creative arts and tourism. This is where you can create the most jobs. It's very clear. And so again, if we invest properly in this sector, the creative arts and tourism will get a lot of jobs created, and this is why we have to finish all these theaters that we are talking about. We have to do the streaming, we have to do all the investment. But as I keep saying, I believe that, you know, $100 million, $200 million invested in the creative arts industry really can yield us billions in terms of wealth. So I want us to invest in this sector. I'm committing that I'm going to champion the creative arts industry as president of the Republic of Ghana, because there's a lot of which is good in this industry. We haven't really scratched the surface, as Mr. Sego was telling us earlier. We haven't scratched the surface. It's an area that we should maximize, and the talent is all here. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you coming today, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much. Isaac also touches on the tax issue, and this is where I believe the flat tax issue works, because it's a tax on your profits, and if you make zero profits, you pay zero tax. It's very, very simple. And that is why I believe that currently the system is complicated, and when you don't even make money, GRA wants you to pay money, and that is where the problem is. You know, so we want to take that matter out so that we have a very clear thing. Now the issue of GAMRO that was raised. I think the Attorney General will have to look at it since it's under his purview. Ghanaian content, how do we prioritize? I think it's a very important point beyond even just the arts. It's countrywide. It's really the whole issue of Ghanaian content nationwide. I have a policy that I am focusing on, which is the Buy Ghana First policy, which is going to be backed by law that says that for the most part, you know, when we are buying as government, and government procurement is very significant, very, very significant. The law will say we should buy Ghana first. Unless the good is not here, let us encourage our industries, let us create the jobs here. And so I think that whole issue of trying to encourage more Ghanaian content across, we should try and do exactly that. So I'm very much in support of any initiatives that we can use to see more Ghanaian content in the arts on our streets.
After watching the video, what do you also have to say? Share your views, share your thoughts, and don't forget to share this video. Yeah, others will also benefit from this video. Me, I'm KOBBY JosVan. I'm a blogger, social influencer, and a pundit. And anytime I sit like this, no say a jumanesi. The course was space and so at the suya dia nina, our day yenina yesuya woman, but the nina bro. Lessons are a woman no yenina piki be near the binso about your bra. I said this video is supported by Edu Herbal Clinic. For all your health related issues, Nina, Edu Herbal Clinic is the best place for you to visit. Specialize in stroke, diabetes, cholesterol. Yarabia about all this CSB and call Edu Herbal Clinic or best sort out. SM bitters na alcohol be any man to minimum. Celebrities yourself and then obiadiatum. Oko pharmacy shop be a benyabiato. What you say? Nebonsu aya for. Oya Juma bread. Unya SM bitters. When you're tough max, being person by try sex aton, you believe to die at on SM meters bebwa. Sounds not baby able to record quality sound that teaches be anima. Then free entertainment is the best avenue. More Kaswaka Slant City. Specialize in voiceover, jingles, advertisement, production works nina. Okoha free entertainment besoto. Woyo event, parties, wedding, upobi ebe plug or besoto art. When it comes to the refreshment aspect in there, then Lizzy Food got you covered. Amo East Legon at Dringano. Sansuna ko poku asenso amo stand ho. Distance is never a barrier. Amo peke orders, amo ye delivery so. Uni mundi komo sisia, and trust me, I'm sure so you surely achieve value for money. Okoha bomidi na bomidi so benya discount jumedi bia wuni mu bedi. Midi at the KOBBY JosVan, social mo highway nation framing. The nation's blogger Anna, the ugly village boy. My crowd. Bye-bye.